Alright guys, it's Brandon here from Theme Park Predictions and more, and today, guess what park I'm at? Well, I'm at Great Adventure, and I have not been to this park since like 2016 or 17 when Joker was built, and I'm very excited to get rides on El Toro. I've never been on Jersey Devil, so you're going to hear all my thoughts about that new coaster, as well as I have a lot of surprises coming your way here with some special guests joining me today at Six Flags Great Adventure. Plus, near the end of the video, I'm going to give you my thoughts on what could be coming to the park next and when. So stay tuned for all of that and get my reviews on the Jersey Devil coaster and the new El Toro, if you will. You are looking at my son's new favorite roller coaster, Harley Quinn's Insanity Coaster, or whatever the heck it's called. It's a great family ride here at Great Adventure, and we've already been out like 20 times. And that means my 38-year-old body is in pain and I have a bad back, and guess what? We're going again. So yeah, wish me luck. So my first overall impressions of Six Flags Great Adventure is this is the cleanest and friendliest I've ever seen this park, and I've been coming to this place for about 20 years now. So I'm extremely impressed with the new entrance area, as well as the overall feel and look of the park. So kudos to Six Flags Great Adventure and all the changes that they have made this year. I hope this doesn't stop and they continue making improvements each and every year, because this park is one of the best parks out there and definitely deserves the love it's getting. Okay, so I just rode Jersey Devil twice, in the front row and in the back row, and first impressions, it's a solid roller coaster. It definitely has some great airtime, some awesome elements, and your typical RMC goodness. I highly recommend, obviously when you come to Great Adventure, you can't not ride it. The line did not move very fast because there was no line, and a huge shout out goes to Zachary, who was working on the load side of the station. Super awesome guy, and he knew the channel, so that's even better. So thank you, Zachary, for all the support. And thank you for working. And back to the Jersey Devil. My favorite element, obviously, probably was the first drop in the back row, as well as the stall. And I actually really like the drop off the mid-course. Even though it's smaller, it kind of kicks it to the right a little bit, and I wasn't expecting that. And that little turn right after the mid-course brake drop as well was really good. Overall, I really can't wait to ride this again. And we have a few other people joining us today, so stay tuned, because today's gonna be an awesome day at Great Adventure. And I cannot wait to show you even more awesomeness that this park has in store for everyone visiting this year. All these improvements. Honestly, guys, it doesn't even feel like your typical Six Flags park. Six Flags Great Adventure, dare I say, this is already one of the most positive, best experiences I've ever had at a Six Flags park. And I've only been here for an hour and 15 minutes. So there's still a lot to the day, but for right now, I'm extremely impressed. Okay, so we've been here for a couple hours now. We've done 2 rides on Nitro, 2 rides on Jersey Devil, and like 8 rides on Harley Quinn, right, Mason? Yeah. Where are we going now? We're going to some more Harley Quinns. More Harley Quinns with Sam and Jeff from East Coasters. So they just joined us, and have one more surprise for you guys later. Having a great time at the park. And now it's time for me to start thinking what could this park get in 2023, or what could be coming next. So I can't wait to hear your predictions, because you're about to hear mine very soon. Now, Skull Mountain is an underrated coaster at this park. It's completely indoors, and it's pitch black inside. At least it was when I rode it a few years back. So definitely recommend this coaster when you check out Great Adventure. Don't let the size of it fool you, for sure. When a kid doesn't want to ride the back row, what do? Well, you make him ride the back row. And that's how we do it here. Good job, Mason. Good job, Sam. You ready, Mason? Yeah. Say East Coasters. East Coast. Say theme park predictions. Let's go. We are riding the Ferris wheel right now, and Mason, are you having fun? Sam's a little scared. Yeah, yeah. What's new there? Yeah. How you doing, wife? Cold. How's baby? Right here. And we have the Starfly right behind us. All right, guys, I told you we had all sorts of surprises. Well, we do is we have Austin from D-Rail Coasters, and I forget your name, but you're TJ. From Coaster Paradise, right? Correct. TJ. And we're here at Great Adventure. We just got Jersey Devil again, and it definitely has warmed up because I really like it now, even more so than before. And Mason's just being a little kid and having a great time. And we've been on Harley Quinn like 12 or 14 different times now. So my predictions are coming soon. Now behind me is arguably the worst roller coaster at Great Adventure, and that would be Green Lantern. And I want to know in the comments if you'd rather have the Great American Scream Machine still here or the Green Lantern. Because I've been on both coasters and they're both pretty rough. Now I will say I really do miss Chang at Kentucky Kingdom, because that ride was, in my opinion, just ran so much better than it does here at Great Adventure. But I'm actually standing in the area that I think will change a lot over the next few years, and that is the area where Superman and Green Lantern is located, as well as the parachute tower, which is looming above me. And I could definitely see this ride being removed here in the next year or two due to operational costs, and you know, it's definitely an older attraction. I hope it doesn't, because it's kind of a very rare attraction, but I can definitely see it being removed. I would also love to see a new coaster, and I've talked about this in my past videos, but a coaster behind me, behind these rock climbing walls, where you would remove the old motion simulator building way back over there. It's kind of hard to see from here. But if they would do that, they would generate a massive plot of land that runs right along the entrance, and they could definitely use it for a great new coaster. Maybe like an East Coast Racers type of coaster, you know, basically West Coast Racers, but new layout. You know, a Mobius coaster from Premier, or even a Coma multi-launch coaster, or who knows, maybe Six Flags will surprise us. They look like statues, but trust me, they're not. Now, I'm about to show you the view that you always see when you see Great Adventure photos. And that is the El Toro and Kingda Ka shot. I'm gonna walk over here a little more so you get a better angle of it. But it's one of the most picturesque areas of any theme park or amusement park in the world. And I cannot wait to ride El Toro here very, very shortly. And those of you who have kids at home and watch my content, you know that going to a park with a 3-year-old is a little bit different when you go with your friends, because you can't always ride the rides consistently and as much as you want because you have to cater to the kid. So that's what we're doing here. But behind me is that shot I was telling you about. Kinda Ka and El Toro. How you doing, bro?
I'm decent.
Yeah, you having fun?
I'm decent. I love my home park.
It's a good, very, very good park. Yeah. Very quality park. Cannot say as many great things about it other than it's just, we've had a great day. Mason, you like it here? You can't be shy, buddy. You like it here? You want to climb up like daddy. Anyways, this park feels like a Cedar Fair park. It does not feel like a Six Flags park. And dare I say, I might have a new favorite Six Flags park in general. And this could knock off Fiesta, Texas. We'll see. I'm going back down there to ride Cliffhanger. So hopefully it'll be open soon. I can check that park out. But overall, great adventure. Hands down, it's a great park. So I just got off of El Toro and Kinda Ka, and I must admit I forgot how intense and insane those two Intamin coasters are. I rode back row on El Toro, and that thing is hauling, and it's not even summertime yet. And then we went to Kinda Ka and I rode row 2, which honestly, if you really have a long line, that's the magic seat because the front row is always so long. But row 2, the seat's elevated, so you get a clear view of the track and all the visuals are there as if you're in the very front row, but without the wait. So I highly recommend doing that. Now you're looking at an area of the park that definitely needs some refresh, but you have Medusa over here and Rolling Thunder over there, so hopefully they'll make this area of the park a little nicer, more appealing. So it kind of feels like you're not really in the park right now as we head back to Medusa. Okay guys, my day here at Great Adventure is about wrapped up, and I just want to share with you my final predictions, for the next attraction, whether it's coming in 2023 or 2024. But I definitely can see the park getting a Zamperla Endeavor. That would do really well here and give yet another ride that offers to go upside down, even though they should fix Cyberboard and a few of the other flat rides that have issues first, but that's probably what they'll get. I can also see them looking at, maybe a family ride of some sorts. There's a lot of different type of rides, obviously, that they could go with. I would personally love an S&S Scream and Swing to go right here on the water. I think that would be really cool with the visuals, kind of like what SeaWorld San Antonio just did with their Tidal Surge. And again, back to the coaster aspect, the park will definitely get a new coaster in the next 3 to 4 years, if not sooner. and I would hopefully think it's going to be a multi-launch coaster of some sort. Because obviously you have Kingda Ka, but you don't really have that step down from Kingda Ka. So that's really it here from Great Adventure, guys. Thank you so much for all the support. I greatly appreciate it. If you see me around the parks, be sure to stop and say hi. And again, please subscribe, please like, check out Derailed Coasters, East Coasters, and everyone else in the video. Thank you.